Hey, what's up, guys? Lildogdog. Today, I'm making an updated quest guide, follow along quest guide for Tourist Trap. This is the quest that you use to unlock the ability to make darts. It's why I did the quest, because I was trying to level my fletching, and it seemed like a pretty good way to do so without having to do any cutting of trees. This is a one-to-one quest guide, so you can follow directly along. I'll have chat options on screen. If you've never used one of my quest guides before, get ready to be disappointed by any quest guide you use in the future. If you like this video, subscribe, like, all that jazz, but we can just hop right into it. Just some low skill requirements are needed for this quest, those being 10 fletching and 20 smithing. Are they boostable, you ask? I don't know. It's 10 fletching and 20 smithing. You're going to need it eventually. You might as well just do it. There are no quest requirements for this one, but you are going to be in the desert, so completion of some desert tasks and completion of the desert quest line in Menaphos, so that you don't need water could be useful, but it really doesn't matter because it's like 20 minutes and you can just bring a water skin or tank the damage. I don't care. Now, while there are no quest requirements, there are going to be some items that you need. A desert shirt, robe, and boots can be purchased right next to the start of the quest from Shani. They're cheap there, so don't worry about it. You can also buy feathers there. He has a bunch on sale. It says to bring 10 on the wiki, but you're going to want to bring more than that because there is a chance you fail, especially if you have those low levels. It's more likely you succeed if you have a higher level. You're also going to need a 1 bronze bar. Once again, 2 are recommended in case you fail the prototype dart in the quest. I brought 2 and like 500 feathers because they're stackable. You're going to want to have at least 200 coins, and then when all of your equipment, your combat gear, everything including rings, is unequipped, you need to have 7 free inventory spaces. That's for all the things you're going to have to pick up during the quest. Now, I am going to recommend that you bring combat equipment. It is only a level 15 enemy, very easy to defeat. It's got like 1,000 health, but if you don't think you need combat equipment to defeat a level 15 enemy, you just want to punch that boy, go for it. Be my guest. A lockpick could be useful for one point in the quest where you need to pick a lock, and some water skins to prevent you from taking damage while you're in the desert. I also brought some food, but it's level 15 enemy. I didn't even need it. I had him beat so quick, so I wouldn't even worry about it. To start the quest, you're going to want to go just outside the Shanty Pass. This is just south of the Alcarid Palace and Lodestone. So after you pass through this Shanty Pass, you're going to find a woman in pink who keeps crying. That's Irina. She is our quest giver. You're going to want to start out by talking to her and choosing the first option, what's the matter? She's going to tell you that her daughter's gone missing and she hasn't come back. Choose the first option, when did she go into the desert? She'll say it was a while ago and she's worried about her. Tell her that you're going to look for her daughter. The third chat option, she's going to be like, are you really sure you want to do this? Say the first chat option, calm down, I'll get your daughter back for you. Yes, I'm sure. And then once you get through this dialogue here, the quest pop-up is going to appear. You're going to want to accept the quest. Unless you don't want to accept the quest, you change your mind. I get it. I'm kind of annoying. So is questing. So, yeah, well, if you do accept the quest, you stick around. We're going to head southwest of Irina to the desert mining camp entrance. So it's mostly south and slightly west. If you run directly south, you'll run into that cliff you can see on the screen now. That is the desert mining camp. You just have to follow that cliff side west to get to the entrance. Once you reach the entrance, you're going to want to find the mercenary captain, right-click on him, and select the Talk To option. Choose the first chat option. Wow, a real captain. Click through all the dialogue here where he doesn't care about you. And choose the second chat option. I'd love to work for a tough guy like you. We're fluffing him up, making him feel good about himself. Choose the second chat option. Can't I do something for a strong captain like you? When he shoots you down. And then he tells you, yeah, go kill our biggest enemy over in this camp. He's really hard to kill and I can't do it. You're going to be like, second chat option, sorry, sir. I don't think I can do that. And he says, all right, well, I didn't think you were cut out for the job anyway. Choose the first chat option. It's funny, a captain who can't win his own battles. And this is going to start the fight. If you're worried about the level 15 combat, don't do this quest yet. But kill the captain. He'll drop a key, but it automatically is placed in your inventory. And now we're going to go into the camp. To do so, you need to remove all equipment into your inventory and enter the metal gate, which is just to the east. When you open the gate, you'll be allowed inside. And now there's only one building here, but I have circled it, squared it, I guess, in red. This is what it would look like on your mini-map, but this is directly to your east and slightly north. Enter the building and then search the table. You're going to want to right-click on it, select the search option. It is the table with the bowl of water on top of it. You search the table and find a key. And now we're going to want to head into the mines, but to do so, we need some clothing. We're going to head over to this area and find the male slave who's walking around doing no work and making all the other slaves do the mining. Talk to the male slave and choose the first chat option, I've just arrived. He could tell because you have nice clothes and aren't disheveled. And then he's going to mention to you that he's got an escape plan. Choose the second option. Oh yes, that sounds interesting. And he's going to go through his escape plan a little bit, but there's a problem. Ask him what the problem is. First chat option, what's that then? He's going to tell you that he's got these shackles on, and he can't take them off. He doesn't know how. Choose the first chat option. I can try to undo them for you. He's going to let you, but ask you what you want in return. Choose the first chat option. It's funny you should say that because he offered the shirt off his back. We literally want his clothes. These are what you got the desert clothing for. For some reason you didn't pay attention to the beginning of the guide and didn't bring the desert clothing. This is when you need the desert clothing. Click through the dialogue, and then you're going to agree to give it a go to pick his cuffs. Continue doing this until successful. It took me 2 tries. If you get caught by a guard, you will be placed in jail in that white building. You can bend out the window bars and then just keep trying by going up to the male slave. Once you get him off, choose the first chat option. Yes, I'll trade. He's going to take the desert outfit and give you his slave outfit. Equip the slave outfit, so it's going to be a robe top and bottom or a shirt and some boots. And once you do that, you're going to want to open the mine door entrance directly north. Doing so will place you into the mine, and now we need to figure out where Anna is at. So let's start by going as far into the mine as we possibly can. So follow the tunnel north and all the way around to the south. You can't just click directly south of your current location and your character will path all the way down there. Once you make it down here to the bottom, you're going to attempt to walk through the cave entrance. It says mine cave, and the guards aren't going to allow you. Talk to either one of them. You have to right click or else you'll attack them. And choose the second chat option that I'd like to mine in a different area. They'll be like, I get it, but I'm not really sure that I should. Choose the second chat option. Yes, sir, you're right. You're quite right, sir. We're going to leave that in. One take here. And he'll tell you, like, maybe you can make a deal. Yes, sir, we understand each other perfectly. The man wants a pineapple. We're going to go get him a pineapple. So, to do so, we need to go to the Bedabin camp. The Bedabin camp is located directly west of the desert mining camp, and we're going to be going to the tent on the south side. So, it's a lot of running here. You're going to want to run back to the mine doors to the north. Once you get outside of the mine, you're going to want to remove your slave equipment and then exit the camp, which is to the west. From here, the Bedabin camp is directly west. It's about a 30-second run, so we'll see you when we get there. Now you're going to want to enter the south tent. It's the more circular one, and talk to Al-Shabim. He's carrying around an air staff. Looks to me like an air staff. Choose the first chat option. I'm looking for a pineapple, and he'll say, I could give you a pineapple if you're willing to do me a favor in that little mining camp over there to the east. Now, he's heard that they have some sort of prototype weapon. He wants to get it. Tell him that you're interested, the first chat option, and he'll send you back to get those plans. And if you get those plans, he is going to trade you a pineapple. So, head back to the desert mining camp, and we're going to be going back into the building where the table was that we searched earlier. It's directly east, and make sure that you have nothing equipped when you get there, or you won't be able to go through the gates. Head through the gates, and then head into the building and climb up the ladder, which is right next to the table. You will have to open the door once again. You're going to climb up the ladder into the captain's quarters, and then on the west wall, search the southernmost bookshelf. This is going to give you a book on sailing if you've searched the correct bookshelf. Now talk to Captain Syed. He's on the southeast side of the room, sitting down at the desk. He's not really going to want to talk, but we can convince him. Choose the first chat option. I wanted to have a chat. When he asks what you're doing here. Follow that up with the fifth chat option. You seem to have a lot of books. You know, we're going to pretend we have an interest in what he's interested in. Third chat option. So you're interested in sailing. He perks up a little bit. He's like, all right, let's go. And then first chat option, finally, I could tell by the cut of your jib. Now, this sends the man into a daze. He starts hallucinating about sailing. The desert's a crazy place. He's probably seeing mirages. But he's distracted enough that you could literally steal anything from in front of him. So open the chest just to the east of the captain, and you'll get the plans. Now you're going to want to climb back down and return to the Bedouin camp. So this is running directly to the west again, as we did earlier. Return back to Al-Shabim. Talk to him. He's going to see that you have the plans, be very happy, and wonder if you want to help him make the tool or the weapon. Choose the first chat option. Yes, I'm very interested. Be like, cool, let's do it then. And follow it up one more time with, yes, I'm kind of curious. This is the point in the quest where you unlock the ability to make darts. So if for whatever reason you didn't want to actually complete the quest, once you do this part, you can make darts. So we need to go to the building directly north of the pond in the middle of the camp. It's a short run, but just in case you missed it, I figured I'd throw it in here. Also, it's really good for editing because I can hide anything else I may have been doing or confusion that I may have had so that I look professional. Enter the tent. You'll be allowed in. And once you're in, you're going to want to use one of those bronze bars that you brought on the experimental anvil. Choose the first chat option. Yes, I'd like to try. If this doesn't work, make sure you have the plans in your inventory. And you're going to eventually come up with a dart tip. You have a prototype tip. Prototype tip. We got there. We got there together. Now you're going to want to use the feathers that you brought in your inventory on the dart tip, or the other way around. Either way it will work. And you will eventually put the feathers on the dart tip and make a prototype dart. Go back to Al-Shabim. You will have to walk through the tent door once again. And he's going to be very happy to see that you were able to make the prototype. Now, while you were doing that, his people managed to figure out a way that was way better to make the prototype. He's just going to take all the trash out of your inventory, and he will give you 6 bronze darts in return for your prototype dart for helping them out. Once you're done with this, we are going to be done with the Bedabin camp, and we can actually worry about rescuing Arena's daughter, which is why we started this quest in the first place. So, now that you have the pineapple, you're going to want to run east of the entrance of the mining camp. And once again, if you want to get in, make sure that you have nothing equipped. Go through the gates, and once you get back inside, re-equip that slave outfit and re-enter the mines to the northeast. Now follow this tunnel all the way back around to the north, or all the way north and back around to the south, and we're going to be talking to the guards who wanted the pineapple once again. Make sure you right click on the Tenti pineapple, or else you could eat it, and then use it on either one of the guards who are standing outside the mine cave. Once you give him the pineapple, you will be able to traverse through. So click on the mine cave and you'll move east. From here, you're going to want to run slightly east to the area where the minecart is, surrounded by barrels. You'll see that you'll be able to right click on these things to search them. To start, we're going to right click search an empty barrel. And then choose the first chat option, yeah, cool. Doing so will place the barrel in your inventory. This is how we're going to smuggle Anna out. Next, you're going to right click search the minecart. And then again, choose the first chat option to get in. You may be unsuccessful in doing this and fall out. If you do, you will take a small amount of damage, but continue repeating until successful. It's only like 200 damage total. For some reason, the minecart's super slow and it's an unskippable cutscene, so I'm forcing you to sit through this twice. Once the cutscene ends and the minecart stops, we are going to want to start by going northwest, up the northwest corridor, all the way till the end, to where the mithril rocks can be found. This is where Anna is trapped. Once you've located Anna, she should be walking around in here. Use the barrel from your inventory on her, and this will place her in the barrel inside your inventory. Now you're going to want to run south back to the minecart, because it's time to escape. For starters, we're going to send Anna back into the next room, so use her in the barrel on the minecart first. Once again, you'll get an unskippable cutscene where you slowly watch the minecart go into the other room and then come back. Once the minecart is back, you will be able to right-click on it yourself to search the minecart. And once again, we're going to want to climb back in by choosing the first chat option, yes, of course. And again, repeat it until successful. If you're unsuccessful, you're going to take a small amount of damage. My poor cat was stuck over here the whole time. Sad. Really. Now, once you're back in this room, you're going to want to right-click to search the barrels around the cart until Anna is found. For me, it was the one that was directly north of the minecart. and then use Anna in a barrel from your inventory on the winch to the northwest. The guard will ask if you need any help with that. Choose the first chat option, yes. At which time Anna decides it's a great time for her to speak up, say something, and complain about the current situation. Fortunately, the guard who works in this mine is unbelievably dumb and will pretend he didn't hear it so long as you give him a compliment. So the first chat option, I said you were very gregarious. He blushes a little bit and then helps you load it into the bucket. Once she is in the winch bucket, you're going to want to exit and go back up outside of the mine. So walk through the mine cave. This is to the southwest, and exit the mine. Once you get back outside, we need to go over to the winch, which is on the southwest side of the desert mining camp. So run to the southwest, and then once you get to the winch, you're going to want to right click on it and choose the operate option. Doing so will bring Anna up out of the mines and place a new barrel here just to the west of the winch. Click through the dialogue and then right click search the barrel to the west, the new barrel that appeared, and it will put Anna in a barrel back in your inventory. Now we need to figure out how we're going to get her out, which is the cart. So right click search the wooden cart, which is in the center of the camp. It will say that there's room for one more barrel, so use Anna in a barrel on the wooden cart. Next, this next part is incredibly important and will make the quest a lot more annoying if you screw it up, so pay close attention. Talk to the mine cart driver. Follow the chat options I tell you very carefully. Seriously, super annoying if you screw it up. Don't screw it up. Start with the second chat option, nice cart. He'll say thanks, but go back to admiring his cart. We're going to see how he likes some comedy. So next, choose the second chat option. One wagon wheel says to another, I'll see you around. He laughs a little bit, but he's worried. Followed up with one good turn deserves another, the first chat option. He starts laughing now, but is a little more worried. Say, no, I'm not trying to get fired. I might be trying to get shot, the third chat option. He's dying now. And then one final pun will put him over the edge. In for a penny, in for a pound. Third chat option. Boom. Boys, we got him. Next up, choose the third chat option. Well, you see, it's like this. At which time you warn him of a non-existent impending prison riot in 10 minutes. The first chat option. He starts getting worried and says it's time to get out of here. And then you ask him to get you out too, because you'll get killed. And you're a funny guy. You can't do that. That's the second chat option. He says, all right, now we're going to want to right click to search the wooden cart. And choose the first chat option to get on the cart. This will place us outside of the mining camp with Anna in our inventory. From this point, we just need to run back to Arena to bring Anna back to her mother. When you reach the Shanty Pass again, you're going to want to talk to Arena. You will give Anna back, which she's actually thankful for now, and she says honestly she got a little comfy in the barrel. Once this dialogue string is over, a second dialogue string will start, at which time Arena offers to train you in two separate skills, or two skills, from 4 options. You can choose whatever ones you want. This is going to give you 4,650 XP twice. I put mine in agility because honestly that skill is just boring. Once you get that, that is going to be quest complete. Do remember, if this video helped you, to subscribe, check out my other videos, join the friends chat, like, comment, whatever. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. Not that it matters anymore. I see it, so I know that my video was garbage, so I can improve. Yeah, thanks. Peace.